Hi guys, I'm Mark Collier from theopenalgorithm.com, and today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video, and it's because it's a bit more of an opinion video. And it's my opinion on the Panda update and the Google algorithm in general. And what I gotta say is that I respect the Panda update and the Google algorithm in general. But there are major flaws in the algorithm and the update. And that has been portrayed by Hubpages. Now, I don't know if you've heard the story, but essentially what Hubpages is a user content based site. So the user create the content and they're each given a section on the site to host their content. Great, it's a decent website, some articles are good, some articles are bad, but it was labelled as a content farm in the Panda update and its traffic was hit hugely. I think over 50% of their search engine traffic they lost. And Hubpages were looking for a solution. And the solution they came up with was moving all their content to subdomains. So each author was given a subdomain, just like you would have on WordPress.com, where there was the author, then .wordpress.com. In this case it was author's name .hubpages.com. Okay, that's fine, that's great. And after they made this change, Hubpages have claimed that their search engine traffic has leveled up to before Panda levels. So they lost nearly 50% or just over 50% of their search engine traffic, and what they're claiming is they're now back up to near 100%. And this is a good solution to the Panda update, possibly, but that's not what this video is about. This video is showing that Google's algorithm has totally failed. Okay? Google's algorithm should be able to, on a page-by-page basis, determine what content is quality. They've been working on this algorithm for like 12-13 years, and to be honest, it's a total failure that they can't do that. They've lost focus of their algorithm. I presume that their algorithm can now determine the relevance and quality of a page based on the content on that page. They should have advanced from 1998-97, whenever it was launched, to a level that it is able to do that. And I'm sure they have. But what they did before the Panda update was they lost focus of what the algorithm's goal was. And they focused on and they increased the relevance and the weighting on site-wide factors like links, like internal linking, all that kind of stuff. They increased that in weight in the algorithm. And what that did was it lost the weighting on page-by-page factors went down as a percentage of the total weight of the algorithm, and what that meant was sites that were content farms who had some great content and some crap content, all their content was getting a lot of search engine traffic. And that shows a clear flaw in search engines' algorithms, and in particular in this case Google's algorithm. And the Panda update sought to address that, but there's still a clear and coherent flaw in the algorithm that they still aren't focusing on page-by-page factors enough. And that is because they believe they're easy to game from a webmaster point of view. But I believe that Google have advanced their algorithm enough to a point that page-by-page factors shouldn't be able to be gamed. They should be looking at advanced factors. And I'm sure they are looking at advanced factors. They have hundreds of engineers working on this algorithm, and they're focusing too much on site-wide factors. They need to focus on page-by-page factors more. They need to increase the weighting to their advanced page-by-page factors. And I guarantee that if they do that, the problems that have been shown up with the Hubpages example, that it's difficult for Google to determine on a page-by-page basis what's good quality, and they're just using site-wide quality checks. And I guarantee if they address this problem and focus more on page-by-page factors, that wouldn't be a problem. And if Hubpages was then to move back to hubpages.com/author/the article, then I guarantee that Google would be better able to distinguish on a page-by-page basis what was good quality, and therefore on a site-wide basis whether the site was a content farm or not, and that kind of stuff. But what the Panda update has done, it hasn't addressed this page-by-page factor issue, and there's still a crawling deficiency in Google, and Google are failing to recognise on a page-by-page basis what is high-quality content. and this moving crap content and good content to separate subdomains isn't really a solution. It might be a solution to the Panda update, it might be a solution to the Google algorithm, but at some point Google have to address that they aren't able, or they aren't doing enough of page-by-page analysis, and that will change, and eventually the crap content will be weeded out of the search engine algorithms. So in my opinion, Google need to refocus, ask themselves, are we focusing too much on site-wide content, or factors? Are we focusing enough on page-by-page factors? And I guarantee that they will say, okay, no, we're not focusing enough on page-by-page factors. And I believe if they do that refocusing, we will see in the future a lot more emphasis on page-by-page factors, and therefore creating great content for the user, getting a lot more search engine traffic. Those valid, useful, decent sites that create great content for the users will get a lot more search engine traffic. So it's a bit of a rant, it's a bit of an opinion piece, but I hope it sort of incites a bit of comments, a few comments, and a bit of opinion from you on whether you believe Google are focusing enough on a page-by-page basis, and whether big sites are sort of ruling the internet a little bit too much. So if you do have a comment, just leave it in the comment section below, or head over to theopenalgorithm.com where you can leave a comment on any of the blog posts or pages, or you can just contact me directly. Or head over to Twitter, I'm at Open Algorithms, or search for us on Facebook, I think it's The Open Algorithm. Okay, thanks very much, thanks for watching, bye.